looking to nature as our mirror and as our guide. Noticing the cues we find there to apply to our internal experience. This helps us attune to and align with the natural world and more smoothly navigate our day-to-day living. What we can see around us is a great shift out of the dark winter state. And yes, some of us, are still in some parts, are still very much under the snow. I was thinking of you. Under the snow and the ice cold temperatures. So this shift may have to be felt on a very subtle level, but it's there. And we all have lengthening days upon us. The sun rises a noticeable amount earlier and sets a noticeable amount later, even if it's behind rain and snow clouds. This vitality is still increasingly present. For most of us, though, we are able to touch and see more physical evidence of this pull towards spring. Crocuses are up, the first green shoots of daffodils are up. Buds can be found on bushes and trees. There's a bit more bird song in the air, and you might have even seen a spider or two already. And luckily for us, the first sunny days of the year have brought their uplifting medicine as well. Today was a nice day for that. You can really feel a shift in mood when the sun brings that medicine to us. And yet, despite these lovely truths that the dawn of winter's dark days is at hand, spring can also come with its own set of challenges. Not the same as the dark nights of the soul type, but the growth impetus that gets very uncomfortable before having the power to burst through the protective, hard seed coat, or the discomfort of growing too big for the womb just before birth, or the challenge of the laboring mother while birthing something new and beautiful. The snake has to grow tight in its skin before shedding. The chick has to fight its way out of its eggshell. We have an invitation here to look at what in our lives is feeling really uncomfortable right now. That discomfort is pointing to where we are being asked to grow and expand. It's showing us our personally experienced barriers. And we can tap into the growth impetus of an approaching spring to give us the strength, to give us the warmth, and give us the clarity of focus to dedicate and push through our perceived, felt, and experienced confines, limitations, and barriers of resistance. This seed cracking, skin molting process is often messy. It's probably exhausting, but there is a greater light ahead. There is new freedom ahead. There is clarity and vision. And of course, the beautiful unfurling, flowering, and flight. We've also experienced that powerful super blue blood moon eclipse that really brought a once-in-a-lifetime blast of heart-related intensity. You might be feeling a bit put through the emotional ringer lately, and on top of that, on top of this seed cracking time. And that eclipse had a lot of association on, what came up over that time as having been related to our past, and also setting future energy in motion. So it was really attached to something greater than the present. There was a lot of heartfelt old issues or old dynamics that was stirred up for a lot of us. And it, of course, when we do that sort of healing work, it affects the future. And so this was a powerful portal for that. And right now we're heading towards the new moon. It's in about a week. And there we will experience a partial solar eclipse. So this brings a nice space ready for us to tend to our inner selves and have some extra potency for tending to the seeds of intention we've planted. There is no full moon all of February. So it's a great opportunity for tending to, caring for, and nurturing the deepest parts of ourselves.